Ladies and gentlemen, before we get started with today's episode of News Dump, we have to give a huge shout out to this week's sponsoring advertiser, Dollar Shave Club. When you head down to your local box retailer, you're presented with far too many choices when it comes to grooming products, and a lot of them are expensive. Hell, sometimes you even forget to grab what you need because you're in such a hurry.
Well, now is the time to try out Dollar Shave Club. And they're more than just razors. Yes, of course they make and deliver amazing razors, but they also have a wide selection of high-quality grooming products as well. So you no longer have to set foot in a store to get this stuff in your hands and into your bathroom.
Right now, Dollar Shave Club has a deal for new members called the Shit Shower Shave Starter Set, and they're doing it for only $5. The starter set includes their executive razor and 3 trial-size versions of their most popular products to help you stay fresh and clean.
So in your first box, you'll receive their shave butter, their body wash, and One Wipe Charlie's butt wipes.
Yes.
You're also getting that executive razor, which includes their premium weighty handle and a full cassette of cartridges. And after the first box, replacement cartridges are sent to you for only a few bucks a month. Check their website for more pricing details.
So this offer is exclusively available at the link in the description box below or by going to dollarshaveclub.com/etc show. So join the club today.
Anyway, before we get into what is arguably the biggest and most infuriating news of this past week regarding that animated Deadpool show from Donald Glover, we just have to talk about this insane one-sided fight between director Uwe Boll and The Rock over that new Rampage movie, which is loosely based on the 1986 arcade game of the same name. Now, if you're not familiar with the work of Uwe Boll, he's mostly famous for creating some of the worst movies of all time, specifically movies based on video games. Titles like House of the Dead, Postal, Blood Rain, and yes, even a 2009 film called Rampage. He's also famous for literally fighting film critics over their bad reviews, which is hilarious.
Yeah. Now, while some of his movies are based on the video game properties that they're named after, his Rampage movie was just about a dude who goes on a killing spree and has nothing to do with the gigantic ape, wolf, and lizard thing from the original game. The new Rampage movie from Warner Brothers and New Line Cinema is literally based off of the game, although everything except for the giant creatures wrecking shit was created by a staff of writers who probably tried their best to create some kind of story based around a game where the goal was to just destroy as much of a city as possible before getting killed by the military.
Yeah, so the new Rampage movie doesn't look very good, but hey, you never know, it could surprise us.
Could be great.
Either way, Uwe Boll is apparently super pissed about this movie, which he apparently just recently found out about, and he's somehow claiming that he's gonna sue Warner Brothers' asshole.
It's a weird tweet.
This is all was kicked off on Twitter, of course, where Mr. Boll typed out his frustrations, often referring to himself in the third person, saying, "Fuck this new fake Rampage movie. Uwe Boll is going to sue Warner Brothers' asshole. Totally serious. We'll update soon."
Yeah, so his next update included a photo of him giving the middle finger to a promotional image for the film and the caption, "Okay, press release on front page of UweBollRaw.com. Uwe Boll goes on a rampage against Warner Brothers' Rampage. Share it across the internet. The public has a right to know. You rip Uwe Boll off, then you go to the tribunals." His title of the press release, arguably the most creative thing he's ever done.
Yeah, he probably felt real good about that.
The press release over on his website reads, "Uwe Boll is currently reviewing his options to pursue litigation against motion picture studio Warner Brothers and producer New Line for using his brand, Rampage, as the title for the upcoming motion picture starring Dwayne Johnson, also known as The Rock." Boll released 3 original Rampage movies in 2009, 2014, and 2017.
Wait, there's 3 of them?
Apparently. This movie trilogy had a quick turnaround, amassing large cult following on DVD and entities like Netflix.
Did it though? Oh jeez. Anyway, it then continues with a message from the man himself, Uwe Boll, who most likely wrote the short press release himself as well. But whatever. He said, "We are living now in a world where independent movies are dead and the big players only are making all the money. That they then use developed brands and ideas from established series such as my Rampage films in order to make even more money is unfair but typical. The new Rampage movie will shrink my brand and my revenues I can make in the future with my Rampage movies. It also confuses the audience. I want that Warner's change the title, especially because the new movie has nothing to do with a rampage and looks more like Jumanji 2. I mean, he's got a point. It is one of those typical feel-good popcorn bullshit movies that the studios use to brainwash America even more. All these kinds of movies include Transformers, Avengers, are helping the military-industrial complex in America to win and have retards like Trump be American president who would say that the earth is flat as soon as they think they can benefit from this. Whoa. Whoa!
I would argue,
Yikes!
I would argue that this movie coming out would help his Rampage movies just based on confusion alone.
Yeah.
In the same way that a Battle Los Angeles movie comes out, so a company releases Los Angeles Battle, or something like that.
Here's a true story.
Yeah.
So, Netflix released a Spanish movie from the director of Wreck called Veronica that was getting all sorts of hype on the internet. So me and my girlfriend sat down on the couch, booted up Netflix, and put on Veronica, a Spanish language 2017 movie, and watched 40 minutes of it before realizing that it was the wrong Veronica movie.
Well,
So, it happens.
yeah, so I think this would help him more than hurt him, but whatever, at least he's getting pressed for it. I mean, this will almost certainly amount to nothing at all because the movies have nothing to do with each other, and this is, aside from him saying that they're stealing his idea, which they are clearly not.
No.
They're not stealing from, they're appropriating an old property into something new. This is also far from the first time that two movies from different times have shared the same name, or even the same year as what you experienced.
Yeah.
So it's essentially pointless and just kind of shows off how weird of a guy Uwe Boll is. But I would like to say, House of the Dead, I've said this before on podcasts,
Worst movie
the
ever.
only movie I've ever walked out of
Yeah.
and demanded a refund for.
Yeah.
And I was very young.
Yeah.
So then again, maybe he just has some sort of vendetta against Warner Brothers in general, because even earlier this month, he tweeted about their latest release, Ready Player One, and he said this: Ready Player One, Ready Player fucking retarded is more like it.
He loves saying that.
Yeah, it's a... Calm down, Uwe.
I thought he retired and was like now pursuing his true passion of like restauranting. Did that not work out?
I guess not. Now he's just getting into the
Apparently he's a really good cook.
Yeah, but he just wants to get into law now so he can make money on all the creations he's created
Fair
by
enough.
suing other people.
But hey, over to what should have been the main story before Uwe Boll ruined everything like he always does. The Deadpool TV show has been canceled by FX, with their side of the story saying that it was due to creative differences between the studio, Donald Glover, Stephen Glover, and Marvel Television. Now, Donald Glover himself alluded to the fact that FX claimed he was too busy to fully commit to the series and basically said that was bullshit by releasing a script to what would have been the season finale of season 1 on Twitter. The tweets, which are all now deleted, showed page after page after page of an actual script for the show, which was pretty damn funny and felt right at home for the character.
Yeah, also included in the now deleted Twitter rant, he explained that, quote, our show wasn't too black, it wasn't really that black at all, but we definitely wanted to give Rick and Morty a run for their money, and I think we would have. Proud of the gang. And the last straw might have been an episode where they put Taylor Swift in the crosshairs, because he said this on Twitter as well. There really was a Taylor Swift episode. It was hilarious, and it definitely was the last straw, LOL. So you can find the leaked script online if you look in the right places, but since it's all been taken down either by Glover himself or the studios behind it, we can't really link to it
Uwe
here.
Boll said, take this down.
Yeah, exactly. I made a Deadpool movie and it was about people drowning in a swimming pool. Yeah, we can't really link that without running the risk of having the video taken down, but you're all smart. You can find it if you look.
Now, one thing we can show off from...
Or wait, because they deleted it after
yeah,
we wrote
actually,
the
never
script.
mind. It was up, now it's not.
It's probably still around too. We'll try to
Yeah,
find
just
some
look
clips.
for it. But there was an original animation test produced by Titmouse, which is the studio behind shows like Super Jail, Metalocalypse, Venture Brothers. They're great.
Yeah.
The animation test was used by the studio in an attempt to get FX to use their studio for the show, but FX passed on it before the show was even canceled. And I mean, yeah, the test, it uses pre-existing voiceover from the Deadpool movie, but it still gives you a good idea of just how cool the show could have been if it had ever made it to air. It looked badass, honestly, so this whole thing is a huge bummer, especially as we approach the release of Deadpool 2 in theaters, which is apparently testing extremely well with audiences and pre-screenings for the film. This makes no sense. You got a perfectly good idea.
We were talking about it earlier, and it kind of seems like FX is like, Donald, we've got a great thing here with Atlanta. It's award-winning. It's getting a ton of views.
Yeah.
Like, can we just concentrate on that? And he was probably pretty upset about
But
the
he
fact
already did all the work.
that- I'm just saying,
Something is fishy here.
Yeah, well, when you read the script, there is a lot of, like, it's a pretty dark comedy, so maybe they just didn't want to do it. I don't know.
But I mean, like, FX, they already had,
Archer,
like, fucking
It's Always
Louis,
Sunny.
it's all, yeah.
I don't know what they were thinking they were going to risk. It might have been a Marvel decision.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
That might be it, actually.
But speaking of not Marvel, there have been even more shakeups and reshuffles regarding their new films on the slate that aren't Deadpool. So the X-Men movie Dark Phoenix, which was now supposed to be released at the end of this year on November 2nd, 2018, has been pushed back all the way to 2019. And now it's going to be released just in time for Valentine's Day. So bring your loved ones. It's going to be February 14th, 2019 when Dark Phoenix gets released. Then there's The New Mutants, which was already pushed way back. And now it's going to be pushed back even farther. It's going to be moving from its previously set date, which was, I believe, the second set date. That date was February 22nd, 2019. Now it's getting pushed all the way back to August 2nd, 2019 instead.
That is
not a good sign. No.
This movie's been done for a while.
It looked okay.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think Marvel's really starting to, I think they're honestly pushing back on a lot of this stuff because of that potential merger.
Yeah.
Like they're just trying to extend it as long as they possibly can to try to figure out what's going on with the merger first.
Yeah. But hey, what about Gambit, mon ami? Yes, we know it's already become a meme at this point that they keep fucking with Channing Tatum's Gambit movie, which has had more personnel changes than Donald Trump's White House. But for whatever reason, they continue to soldier on. And there actually is some news about the Gambit movie this week. It's still happening. They promise.
Yeah,
they
this is
swear to God.
The 15th promise they've made that it's still gonna happen.
Yeah.
They're not wrong yet.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, even after losing directors like Rupert Wyatt, Doug Liman, and Gore Verbinski, the Gambit movie's still gonna get made, gosh darn it. I swear to God. And according to sources, there's a new script that's been handed over to the studio and a start date for production of June 19th. Maybe this has something to do with the whole shuffling of the other movies so they can make way for Gambit. I don't know, the Disney deal. Who knows? Who knows? I'll believe that there's a Gambit movie when I see a trailer.
As soon as I hear Channing Tatum do the voice, I'll feel a lot more comfortable with this.
What if he just doesn't do it with? Hey, I'm Gambit.
Hey, it's me, Gambit.
Hey, what up?
You guys want to go get fucked up?
Let's eat some gumbo. I'm from New Orleans.
Yes. Damn.
I speak Creole.
Yeah, I'm French. So what?
Want to see me breakdance?
Anyways, here's another fun little update for you. Despite being the new spokeswoman for Lawyer.com, Lindsay Lohan is still struggling to find a lawyer good enough to get Rockstar to pay up for allegedly using her likeness in Grand Theft Auto 5.
This has been going on for like 4 years.
I know, we know. You're saying to yourself, but she's already lost this lawsuit before. And you're right. It was thrown out for, quote, not having merit. But Lindsay Lohan, she wasn't going to take this decision sitting down. She appealed the decision. And the results won't shock you. The New York Court of Appeals rejected her appeal and referred to the character in the game that she claims was using her likeness as, quote, a generic 20-something woman without any particular identifying physical characteristics, which is a really sick burn coming from a courthouse. Lindsay, what can I say?
Good.
You're bland.
That's real good.
That's fucking savage.
Anyway,
yeah,
let's get into the trailers, starting with the trailer for Revenge. Jen is enjoying a romantic getaway with her wealthy boyfriend, which is suddenly disrupted when his sleazy friends arrive for an unannounced hunting trip. Tension mounts in the house until the situation abruptly and viciously intensifies, culminating in a shocking act that leaves Jen left for dead. Unfortunately for her assailants, Jen survives and reemerges with a relentless, wrathful intent. Revenge. Like the name of the movie. Revenge is gonna simultaneously release in theaters and on demand on May 11th. Always a good sign.
Yeah, now Gabe Newell's gonna sue because they say Left 4 Dead in it.
Yep.
It's gonna happen.
Sued.
Sued.
Everyone's suing everyone.
Nobody can say the same words as me.
No.
Yeah. Next up is the trailer for The House with a Clock in the Walls. It's from director Eli Roth and stars Cate Blanchett and Jack Black. This magical adventure tells the spine-tingling tale of 10-year-old Lewis who goes to live with his uncle in a creaky old house with a mysterious tick-tocking heart. But his new town's sleepy facade jolts to life with a secret world of warlocks and witches when Lewis accidentally awakens the dead. Whoops! The House with the Clock on the Walls will hit theaters September 21st of this year.
So Eli Roth's making family films now?
I mean, it's a good retirement plan.
Yeah, people for some reason didn't want to watch my movie about people that get tortured and killed in the Amazon.
Mm-hmm. Or the one where they get tortured and killed in Europe.
Or the one where Bruce Willis kills a bunch of minorities.
Yeah.
Actually, people did like that one.
There's
the wrong people did like that one.
This one is, tortured people that are zombies.
Yeah,
So that's still kind of
okay.
there. But
All right.
I wonder who's going to sue for this. Probably Edgar Allan Poe for the Telltale Heart.
Yeah. He's gonna
walls.
He's gonna lure Eli Roth into a wine cellar, and then he's gonna brick that thing shut.
Mm-hmm. That's the way it used to be done in the old days.
Yeah.
Lawyers were a lot cooler back then. They just
He got bricked in. And finally, we got a trailer for a movie called Terminal. Now, this one stars Margot Robbie, Simon Pegg, and Mike Myers.
Mike Myers.
Yeah, Austin Powers is back, baby. Well, I mean, sort of. Terminal's not to be confused with the incredible Tom Hanks movie, The Terminal. Someone should sue. It's about two hitmen agreeing to take on a high-risk mission for a mysterious employer and a large paycheck. Along the way, they all encounter a woman who may be more involved in their mission than they realized. Anyway, this hits theaters on May 11th, so yeah.
Not too far.
Not too far.
Excited to see Mike Myers back at he was the host of The Gong Show, which I never watched, but he wore a disguise.
It was very creepy.
Yeah.
Unsettling.
But cool. Maybe we can get that Austin Powers movie we've all been aching for.
Yeah.
Also, this has just been an episode of names that are stolen from other movies.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Anyways, follow us both on Twitch. We're gonna be streaming this weekend probably. Elliot, what are you playing right now?
I'm playing Far Cry Blood Dragon and South Park The Fractured Butthole.
Yeah. What's your Twitch link?
Elliot ETC. Same as all my other social handles.
And I'm still trying to finish Dark Souls 3 and might pepper in some Far Cry 5. I waited a week to see the reviews and they're all pretty good, so I might try that. Mine's twitch.tv/itsRickyFTW. Aside from that, check out our 2 other episodes from this week. We got a new Tech News Day and it has all the info about why Facebook is continuously fucking up and how they're in trouble.
They're bad.
And also a Weekly Weird News episode about that stupid flat earther that basically put baking soda and vinegar inside of the bottom of a rocket and launched himself 2,000 feet in the air for no reason. Bye.
Bye.